Hello, welcome to dacheumTV. Let's learn about the world's greatest wisdom through today's famous sayings, proverbs, and maxims. It will provide wisdom and insight into our lives. If you get inspired by this and reach a turning point, your thoughts and actions can change, and your destiny can change. Let's start the video.
Introduction and 51 famous quotes from Mencius. Introduction of Mencius. Mencius, also known as Mengzi, was an ancient Chinese philosopher and sage who lived from 372 BC to 289 BC. He is the most famous Confucian philosopher after Confucius himself. Mencius expanded on Confucius' teachings about morality, human nature, and government, emphasizing the intrinsic goodness of human beings and the importance of nurturing this goodness. He held that an individual's moral and intellectual development is shaped by his environment, and therefore education and cultivation are crucial. Mencius is also renowned for his views on effective governance, arguing that a just and benevolent ruler will naturally attract a loyal and happy citizenry. 51 famous sayings attributed to Mencius. 1. Friends are the siblings God never gave us. 2. The great man is he who does not lose his child's heart. 3. Heaven never seals off all the exits. 4. If you know the point of balance, you can settle the details. 5. The root of the kingdom is in the state. The root of the state is in the family. 6. The root of the family is in the person of its head. 7. Every duty is a charge, but the charge of oneself is the root of all others. 8. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but if unused, becomes blocked by grass in an equally short time. 9. People have the potential for goodness, just as water flows downwards. 10. The best things in life come in threes, like friends, dreams, and memories. 11. Sincerity is the way to heaven. 12. Let men decide firmly what they will not do, and they will be free to do vigorously what they ought to do. 13. Righteousness is the essence of the superior man. 14. When we see men of worth, we should think of equaling them when we see men of a contrary character. We should turn inwards and examine ourselves. 15. The real fault is to have faults and not to amend them. 16. There is no greater delight than to be conscious of sincerity on self-examination. 17. Benevolence wins the hearts of the people. 18. The great man is sparing in words but abundant in action. 19. It is not difficult to govern. All one has to do is not to offend the noble families. 20. Kind words win and gain, angry words win but lose. 21. The person who is in love with his virtue cannot be corrupted. 22. To feed a man without educating him is to make him a menace to society. 23. If the king loves music, there is little wrong in the land. 24. When you are laboring for others, let it be with the same zeal as if it were for yourself. 25. Be strict with yourself, but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. 26. To nourish the heart there is nothing better than to make the desires few. 27. A benevolent man helps others to get established in the way that he himself is established. 28. Every truth has 4 corners as a teacher. I give you 1 corner, and it is for you to find the other 3. 29. Neglect of what is good in me, want of thoroughness in study, failure to do the right when told me, lack of strength to overcome faults, make me sick at heart. 30. What the great learning teaches is to illustrate illustrious virtue to renovate the people, and to rest in the highest excellence. 31. When right principles prevail in the kingdom, government will not be in the hands of the great officers. 32. The requisites of government are that there be sufficiency of food, sufficiency of military equipment, and the confidence of the people in their ruler. 33. The people are the most important element in a nation. The spirits of the land and grain are the next, the sovereign is the lightest. 34. A sage is the teacher of 100 ages. 35. Those who follow the part of themselves, which is great, are great men. Those who follow the part, which is little, are little men. 36. A state without the confidence of the people is a shaky state indeed. 37. The ruler is the boat, the people are the water. The water can support the boat, or the water can capsize the boat. 38. Goodness is a better investment than cleverness. 39. Only after having faced events without losing inner calm can one speak of real courage. 40. We survive in adversity and perish in ease and comfort. 41. That in a great state the people are to be found in easy circumstances, may be known from the condition of their land, their grassy plains, and their rivers. 42. There are no greater calamities than lavish desires, no greater faults than to cherish selfishness. 43. A man's responsibility begins with himself. 44. The great man is he who has not lost the heart of a child. 45. Do not be concerned that no one recognize you, seek that which is worthy of recognition. 46. To act without clear understanding, to form habits without investigation, to follow a path all one's life, without knowing where it really leads, such is the behavior of the multitude. 47. Real knowledge, like everything else of value, is not to be obtained easily. It must be worked for, studied for, thought for, and more than all, must be prayed for. 48. He who learns but does not think is loss. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. 49. A gentleman helps others to realize their good qualities rather than their bad ones. 50. Kindness is the best quality of the soul. 51. Your life is what your thoughts make it. Note these sayings are attributed to Mencius, but keep in mind that translations and interpretations might differ among scholars. Always consider referring to original texts for a more comprehensive understanding.
This concludes today's journey towards famous sayings and maxims. I hope you find some golden wisdom that you can incorporate into your own life. If you like any of the videos, please share them with people who need them. Remember that feeling happy now is your greatest wealth. May you be filled with peace and